and Chris and I and her father and Marty are going to meet in St. Thomas and stay at Blackbeard's Castle, and then the next day take a cruise on a 42-foot Grand Banks motor yacht. And this is just a picture of the start. The Bradens were kind enough to loan us this chart, and that's the boat I believe that they went on their trip. We're going to go through a couple charts. The hotel and John and Marty arriving in St. Thomas, and we'll close that out. Isn't that a beauty? Okay, guys. We want to come over. No, it's doing fine. Here. Well, I think I have a pretty little space. Honey, at your request.
No, if you don't, it won't.
Well, honey, I'm gonna. Okay, I'll put it more like that, and that'll certainly make you happier.
Oh, I don't want to be.
I wouldn't mind your feet. Unhappy.
Okay, now, Dad, you can sit on
First,
the side of Christmas.
I want to thank Marty and David for my birthday present, my checkbook
You're very
with my
welcome. Happy
PJB
birthday.
on it, and my Stony Brook pen, which has Stony Brook on it.
And we're enjoying the champagne.
Oh, yeah.
The champagne
Very
that
nice.
you sent down, which is just great.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
needed this.
Yeah, we did. Start our vacation right.
Right.
Okay, Daddy, you go over there. I'm going to take a picture.
Okay.
You want to put it on? Okay. Do you have a timer?
No, not on this. This
Oh.
is like the cheapest Walmart brand.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Catch it.
Woo, 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Now, I have to get you guys, the three of you guys, who are the real three
Hey, what
musketeers.
happened? No film? No film.
Well, it flashed well.
It did, and it sounded like it was coming out.
Yeah,
Maybe
it made
takes
good-
a minute. No. Now what is David? David, did you take all the
Oh,
film?
right, blame me.
I think you did.
Well, can you,
Where's the camera?
there ought to be some way to check. Let me see something.
Here. Let's turn the light.
There's nothing in the counter.
Oh, that's
Well, now you
that's
lose back
our
on it.
film.
The camera's over there going, "Woo, woo."
Oh, well, I guess golly.
Well, I sincerely hope that this is all taking.
Well, I tell you what.
It is.
Well, it appears to be very
Champagne is delicious.
light. The champagne is outstanding.
David, are you listening? I cannot believe you sent me on my trip.
You got here with no.
No film.
And
No
guess what?
film. I'll tell you what, Mark Ryan,
I have one
just a
pack.
minute. Just a minute.
One pack.
Gary,
Just a minute.
Gary, there's no.
Do not despair. There's more film around this
I
joint.
got film. I brought some film for your
Yeah.
film. I thought, why bring my film?
Exactly, I agree.
And I
Hold
did
up.
bring you toothpaste. Yes, that's on film.
We gotta make 4 prints, or 3 prints. 3 prints.
Three.
Yeah. Of everything.
Triples.
Because I didn't bring a camera.
Well, there's no need to, because we'll be.
Man,
Okay, once you get a picture, and there's a telephoto in there,
Alright.
so you can telephotize.
I bought
And
my.
get a picture of us, and then we'll get a picture of you.
Yeah.
Woo! That's kind
No,
of
photo
scary.
telly.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, on 3, you guys. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Okay?
Very good. That's gonna be
And
beautiful.
same as you guys.
Ooh, now I can't see.
Okay? No, your dad has to be in the middle. We
Oh.
gotta have rules around here.
That's right.
Yeah.
One big thing
Hey,
of
wait.
the
Now, John?
origins.
John, I know this, so act like you're having a good time.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Go.
All right. Okay. Now, we gotta say hi to Chris. Thanks for letting John join us.
That's
And thank you, David, for letting Marty join us.
Yes.
And thanks to all our friends for not showing up because there'd be too many on the boat.
That's right.
And you know who I mean. Okay, do you want me to cancel that?
Oh, yeah.
All right. And here we have, whoops, there's a 42-foot Grand Banks, and there's one of the first mates. Hey, John. He's ready to go. We just arrived. It's about, well, it's about May 17th. It's noon their time. Yeah, it's a beautiful boat. It's a 92 model, very nice Grand Banks, 14-foot beam. And the name of it is the Arawak, named after the Indians that Columbus's crew basically destroyed. They eliminated them pretty much. And we'll try to get some shots on the inside. And we got a real nice flying bridge and a super bimini top. How's that anchor look, John? Looks like we can handle that anchor.
Some Elton John, the Beach Boys, Sherelle,
Couple
the
of
Four Seasons,
anchor chains, electric windlass.
and a whole lot more. Your favorites
Make it
coming up
nice.
yet, right here at the home of good time.
Okay, you're under recordings.
Yes, I was just saying that this boat is based in Singapore. It says American Marine Limited, Grand Banks,
And
Singapore.
of course, she's reading a plaque that is located
Number
right
1239.
up here. And a
It's
beautiful,
beautiful. Look at my bedroom.
yes, down to her bedroom. Very nice area there, and then there's a bedroom on the left. Down in there, and then a bedroom on the right, or excuse me, bathroom on the right with a shower in it.
There goes the bathroom on the right.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Nice spacious boat, a lot of teak. Let's see what we have down here. Whoop, another bedroom down here. What do we have in here? There's a lady in here doing her housework.
Yeah.
And
More room than I can use.
more room than she can use. Boy, that is a statement to make.
Well, for a week.
For a week. That's
more room
right.
than I can use. That's great.
And of course, I'm ready to move forward. Why don't you open the restroom door? The head, excuse me, the head. Larry Braden would never put up with that. The head in here. And on the right side, starboard side, is the shower. Can I? Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's not much I can see
Shower
there
with
except
a
the
seat.
door. Shower with a seat, yes. That's very nice. Well, okay. Shower, and yeah, there's a seat right there, and then the shower over there. Very nice.
Now we have
Even have a
skylight.
window. Well, they, yeah, call them hatches there. Overhead hatches.
Like
Lights.
closet,
Closet.
steps,
Steps.
hatches.
Hatches. We have a refrigerator and a freezer. Is that a Grenard? Is that what they call that? So they're very nice, and the temperature indicator is on the outside of the door, which I think is very clever. And of course, you can see there's just an awful lot of inlaid teak,
Teak floors.
and it's just a
In Hawks Nest Bay?
You're now.
Where they
We're in
film
Hawks
the
Nest Bay.
That's right.
Marty, I'm just getting you Four Seasons.
There, that was in the background.
And Chris says this is in the background of the movie The Four Seasons.
Yeah.
And we just came around, of course, Hawks Nest Point. That would be the way to get into the bay, of course. And we're over, this is
What is
we're
that
over-
on the top of the hill up there?
on top of the hill, she says. That looks like a water cistern,
Castle.
or a little water cistern maybe.
Castle. Looks like Blackbeard Castle.
Blackbeard hat.
Mrs. White.
Mrs. Blackbeard. Yeah. And what we're going to do, we're in Hawks Nest Bay right now just for recording purposes. We're going to head this direction, which is about 060, and beyond the point. Yeah, Marty says we see the bottom at 40 feet. It's just beautiful. We're going to go around there and moor and spend the evening and have dinner there, and then tomorrow dive a particular little area up there, and then go to Caneel Bay for lunch, and Joost Van Dyke for the evening meal, and to spend the night in Joost Van Dyke.
I'm going to take a sachet over toward those other boats.
Good idea. Good idea. See how fast we can get this thing going.
Naked.
Oh no, we don't want to see you naked. No, no, no. Not, the people I've seen so far, I do not want to see naked. And I don't want to see any of my friends naked. I want to go on record, honey, as saying I have no friends that I really want to see naked, except maybe a few wives. All right, I'm going to discontinue this. St. Thomas is, no, around the corner to the left. Well, this is Trunk Bay, and we were here a year and a half ago with Jacobs, and a big old bird did a number on my shirt, and Jake thought that was so funny, but he didn't realize I had paid the bird to do that, and got it on my shirt. And I still have the shirt. Now I have it framed, and it's worth a lot of money, and he doesn't have a shirt like that, so that's his problem. But that is Trunk Bay, and we're going to go down another couple bays, and we may even go to Water Lemon Bay, which Susie was talking about. So we will take another shot here in a minute.
Ready?
All right, we got a little bird operation here that's going to take a chip out. Yeah, I'm ready. There, it took it right out of John's hand. All right. Don't come back, Mr. Bird. And we're going into Morro Bay. We're going to, or Moho, I guess it is. Oh, John says we're doing the bottom here and fish. And, that's a ray. Yeah, right there. And we're going in here to Moho or something like that bay. And we're going to pull up into one of the moorings. I think there's 4, and I think only 2 are being used. So we're going to slip. All right, John's decided he's going barefoot. All right. What happened was John just got through. Uh-oh, there's a fish. Where? Well, that's a barracuda. No, God, that's a nice one. That's not a barracuda. It's a cobia.
Get it.
Right.
It's a cobia.
Wait a minute.
And a mackerel.
A cobia and a mackerel.
Fish. I see the
We are at a buoy right there that we have, we're absolutely totally isolated out here. On Whistling Key, or Whistling K, excuse me. God. And all these people are yelling. I'm trying to film them. And this is our first night. And Chris is well, jump. Let's get in the water with him.
Oh, yes, we are.
All right, let's go right now. We're all going to quit filming and get in the water.
You think that was a barracuda?
A barracuda? I don't know.
They don't eat you.
Oh, Jesus.
One,
Well, tell him.
Just jumped into the boat in Florida and bit a woman on her buttocks and her thigh.
Yeah.
After 24 stitches.
And you know what? That is this exact fish. It's his cousin. Okay.
Didn't get all the way down there from Panama.
It's a mackerel, John. All right, I'm coasting on this, and we're going to go. Well, John and Marty took off in the dinghy, and they're out exploring. There's a kind of a wrecked house over there, and they're out checking that out. Chris and I are kind of getting chow ready. Whoops. These are these rocks, and I'm going to go over right over here in a minute with my dive gear, and there's a little cave kind of a thing. I'm going to go dive on that. And Chris is going to do the same. We have the baked potatoes in the oven and the McGrill.
Yeah, we have the mixed.
We're gonna sacrifice a couple virgins in that grill, I guess.
Yeah.
Looks like a pretty good fire there, honey. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a great sunset, but there's where it would be if we
We're
going to.
6 more days.
Oh yeah, we have many days for sunsets. And this is, we really lucked out on this mooring because we're in a very isolated spot, yet we're not really that far from the mainland of St. John's. There's kind of a little village over here, but we're just away from everyone else. There's no other boats around us. And we're just going to, actually Chris and I are going to jump in the water here in a second, get our dive gear, and have at it. So I will, oh, you guys don't want to do morning stuff? Oh God, this is the first morning. Hold on a minute, let me put the date on here. Whoops, that's the time.
We got to.
Do you want to hear about all the
May
exciting
18th.
things that have happened in the last
No, but we're still out here at
What we need to do.
Whistling Cave. We're going to go diving right now.
Daddy,
Wait, say that again.
Dad couldn't sleep because the cans in the drawers were clacking over his head all night long.
They roll back and forth.
And now I'm not going into details, but we had a bit of a problem with the lavatory.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, that's correct. Wait.
I won't go into the details on this one either, but Bridgie spent some time in on that last night.
This is true.
Got a hairdo.
Okay. Me, I slept like a log. I'd say I'm a sailor. No, actually, I had a Charlie horse in my left leg from doing those 104 steps 3 times yesterday at Blackbeard's Castle. Anyway, we're going to go diving right now. John's taking his pills, Chris, so everything's fine. We're putting sunscreen on his head, and we're going to go diving. See you later. Bye. Well, we're in Joseph Van Dyke Harbor, and we just came in a little bit ago. And we're going to Let's see, we already checked in the customs house, and that's that building right there. And there are numerous other vessels in the harbor. And a vessel of particular note is this one turning the corner. Now that thing is really, really something. Hopefully get a little better shot of that in a little bit. And then there's also one from Australia that's attractive. I'll show you. This vessel here is Australian registry, and very interesting. It's kind of like a motor yacht sailor. It's like big volume living there, big salon, and probably 3 staterooms. Can't figure the length ought to be in the 60s range. Just quite a vessel. And across the way is the island of St. John's, that way. And yes,
How come my boat is moving out like that?
over here we've got West End Tortola. Hold on just a minute. And John wants to know, John, is it happy hour?
Yeah.
By golly, it is happy hour. It
hour.
sure is. I didn't
I
check,
can't
but I think.
imagine.
But John wants to know why they moved his vessel without informing him.
Yeah, they moved my damn sailboat without telling me.
Isn't that some deal?
I tell you the truth.
That is something. That's a beauty.
Now, when I win the
Golly.
lottery, I'll buy 2 of those.
Well, I tried to get Chris to get involved in that, and I couldn't get her to go up that mast.
Oh,
You know?
she wouldn't go up
No, I could probably
there? Oh, God.
talk all day and she'd never do it. So,
Look, the boat's coming in.
oh, they're coming in. Boy, it's like chickens coming in to roost, isn't it?
Yeah.
These boats are coming in here like there's no tomorrow.
This must be the
Did we
night.
make reservations?
This must be tonight at what's his name?
Foxy's.
Foxy's. This
Yeah.
must be Foxy's
Guess we're going to
tonight.
Foxy's tonight, and
Everybody-
I wish we'd made reservations earlier.
Yes, Morgan.
I mean, all these people. There's another Grand Banks, John. There it is over there.
Yeah.
That thing's got 6 or 8 families on that thing. I mean, there's more people on there than you can count.
Yeah. Well, you know, this sailboat, this Morgan.
Bunch of people.
This Morgan pulled right in here.
Uh-huh.
I heard him say, "Don't get the lobsters."
Yeah, they want. Yeah, they want somebody to go in and get some lobster, and that certainly is a good idea. But we want to eat at Foxy's tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let this thing go, and we can see some of the local buildings, and
There's 3 sailboats.
we're not
coming
sure
in,
where
Chris.
Schultz and
In fact, there's
Sharon and Ayla lived.
3 sailboats in coming in there.
Yeah, they're coming in.
Where the hell are they gonna act? I don't know.
We have ours.
We'll all be side by side here.
Of course, if it gets too crowded, we'll leave and go around that other bay. I don't know, I forget the name of the bay, but we'll just go around the corner, and
Coming in there beside us.
we're in a pretty good spot. There's no one behind us, so we're in good shape.
Okay, Annie, here we are.
This is really tough.
Yeah.
Gotta be real careful driving this thing.
Good job, huh?
Where's that red mark?
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one we almost hit last night.
We may be able to see Schultz and Sharon's house as we go around.
That's true. After having dinner at Foxy's last night that
Yeah.
they told us about.
After dinner at Foxy's, I feel like that there's no place else to go.
That was it.
John.
Yeah, it will. It's a gorgeous boat.
Somebody
There's
made
Montage.
a dent in that buoy.
And
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
where we spent the night. We were just anchored over here, and we had the customs straight ahead, and Foxy's was off to the right. And real nice anchorage, a real pleasant evening there. So we're off to Tortola, and we're going to cruise for about 2 hours and do some diving and make some lunch there.
Yeah, looks like the skipper, Chris, another smile. Yeah. Well, she's just driving like crazy, and here we go towards Tortola. And in front of us is West End. That's West End right out there in Tortola. We're not going to go there, that's just where it happens to be. And then as we pan to the right, we go from Tortola to St. John. look a little windblown, but that's what you're supposed to look like.
That's his hairdo.
The new hairdo, okay. John has got his sunscreen on, and he's downstairs flipping a couple switches. And we're still off the coast of Yosemite Van Dyke, and we think this is where Sharon Schultze and Ayla spent some time down here in February of '94. Chris is going to bet money on it. There's the water, and there it is. Yeah, I do believe that's it. And John is testing the waters for fishing. He's got his fishing line out, got his hat on, got his sunscreen on, and we're just leaving the harbor, of course, and he's going to catch a mahi-mahi or something. And this is the north coast of Tortola. Some really interesting homes all along.
Birds sitting on that spot.
Where's that?
Back straight in.
Oh yeah.
There was black spots on that. Oh, those white spots.
Yeah, right above the white spots. Wonder how that works. That's about 80 feet of water right here. We're just offshore. And we're heading around the end of Tortola. And that's Guana Cay right in front of us. Home of the famous Bat Guana, Mexican savior. It's like kind of a cave kind of a thing right in there. Well, I'll bet you there's some varmints in there, don't you think?
I bet so.
Like maybe a snake or three. And we are on the windward side of the island. Now this is what I call an ideal day. I'm on the boat, listening to Beach Boys music. I got myself a Molson Golden. My crew, however, has abandoned ship. They are on a little skiff, and they decided to go into the beach, and that's them over there. I'm kind of holding off the point here so we can keep track of where the boat is, and I'm going to put it here and get a little bit closer so they won't have so far to go when they come back. But they're just exploring, and there's some great rock formations, and these are beautiful beaches. It's just, it's like the Nepali coast, and we have all these little inlets and these beautiful little beaches, and then some more outcroppings of rock, and the waves hit it, and the water just shoots straight up about 10, 20 feet. It's really beautiful. So I'm going to run the boat in just a little closer, and so I can get a little better view myself. Well, right now, our progress has taken us down the coast of Tortola. We've seen some beautiful beaches I mentioned earlier, and right now we're right in this area. And we're going to go across to Guana Island, do some diving and have lunch there. Then do some exploring probably around here and end up in the evening here at the last resort. And as I mentioned before, the Bradens were kind enough to loan us these charts, and they're just dynamite. And tomorrow we're going to end up here in Virgin Gorda and up into the bitter end for dinner tomorrow night. And also, the Jacobs were kind enough to loan us these Zeiss binoculars, and they've been invaluable also. It's great for finding moorings and this sort of thing. And of course, my crew has still abandoned us, but I think they're coming on in here. And of course, the McGurl song is on right now. If I had my telephone with me, I'd give them a call, because Help Me Rhonda is rolling in. How appropriate can you get? Help me Rhonda. Help. Anyway, as I mentioned, I think I might have hit the record button. Beautiful area. All the teak. And they'll come back here and tie off at the stainless steel rig here, and of course the dive platform. And my crew is returning, I guess reluctantly. They're going to do a little waving. I hope I'm going to zoom in on it. There we go. Yeah, that's a real crew, isn't it? You're having a great coupons, he says. They're still asking for the great coupon. Boy, I tell you what, I've never seen a crew mutiny like that.
That's right.
Yeah, you're back for the liquor.
Bigger than our boat, so we thought we'd come back for that
Yeah,
too.
right. I was going to leave you guys, too. You're making a very nice landing and approach, Captain. Of course, your crew is not exactly hopping, too.
That's right.
They could care less, actually. I've noticed that about them. Let's do a short tether, John, and then we'll take it on over to our anchorage. So it's kind of a maneuver to get from there to there, but not bad at all. Just kind of, the bottom is real slippery.
Yeah.
And hopefully someone got the line. They're all set.
Don't forget.
We are at Anchorage. That's Tortola over there, and this is where we were drifting over off that point earlier today. And over here is a place called Guana Island, as we mentioned earlier, I do believe. Nice little bay in there. And we're anchored in a sandy kind of a little spot here, and the diving in the reef is going to be further on up the coast here, but we wanted to anchor in sand so we didn't disturb anything. And there's an awful lot of fish around here because the birds are just diving in like crazy, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at them. Chris and Marty are all ready to go, and John may do a little dinghy stuff and do some fishing. And it is the 19th. And it is, well, actually it's 11:51. Well, we just got back from diving all along the coast here on Guana Island, and I'll let the girls from a distance shot
And having
tell you.
their own shower.
And they're having their own shower here. Marty, I'm gonna do just a little shower on you a little bit, and then I'm gonna. Your dad just went around the corner in the dinghy. He's down. He's down right in.
Well, we saw a fish that was almost as long as I was.
Yeah.
Looking at him.
And we're not sure of the type of
I don't know
fish,
what kind it was. It was not a barracuda.
but he was big. He was a
Thank
silver
God.
fish.
It was a big.
It looked like a
barracuda.
giant
Yeah.
Atlantic salmon or
I
something.
think it was.
He was
Giant.
big.
Incredible.
And we saw an octopus,
I saw an octopus. He crawled back under the rock, and I saw
Parrotfish.
many parrotfishes.
striped fish, angelfish.
The biggest blowfish we've ever
That's
seen.
right.
And Marty, what is
He
it?
was this big
He was
around.
big. He was big.
We
Wasn't
thought-
he really?
Yeah, we thought it was a grouper.
And Marty, what is the first large silverfish you saw in this whole water?
Barracuda.
A barracuda. Yes, we did. We saw a big old barracuda. Marty says, "What was that? What was that?" We said, "Yes, it was what you think it was." Unfortunately, it was.
When the salmon thing came by, I thought it was another barracuda.
Well, the salmon, yeah, that's right. He kind of had the coloring, but he was so much larger.
I saw his mouth.
He had like triple the volume of the barracuda. He was just such a big old guy.
They stick out with lips, and their teeth are like kind
Yeah.
of jagged.
And there comes the fisherman. John is already and is having a ball. We saw more bait fish there than I've ever seen in all of my diving combined, just on this one reef. That's,
Afraid to pull the cheese out.
yeah, we're afraid to pull the cheese and the bait, the little handheld stuff out, because there were so many bait fish we couldn't see the reef. It was that thick. So so it was definitely a different kind of a dive and a heck of a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of a long, neat reef
Only
there.
thing that would have improved it if the sun had really been.
Yeah, that's right. We did get bitten a little with the lack of sunlight. And I'll bet you there's some good diving over there, too. And here comes the Zodiac.
There's right out of my shower, too. Yeah.
Okay,
No, it's a green one.
it looks like a yellowtail to me. Yeah. All right, got it. Yep. Yellowtail for dinner tonight. You gonna keep him or mount him or what? Oh, a snapper. Okay.
To the right of that.
These guys are just diving and coming in and eating fish. And there's a school of fish. Look at them go underneath the water. There's just there you got. They're just the little. Actually, the fish are about a foot long, and look at them. They're just racing around. The birds are leaving John could get down here, I think this is where the fishing would be. Yeah, that's true. This seems to be, yeah, they were jumping out of the water a minute ago. Drifting around.
Look at that thing under the water right there.
Where?
Pretty big.
You think it was that great big gray one we saw earlier? A Baccaruda.
Straight up.
That is not something they have around here. That looks like it.
Oh, you know what those were? Well, they were left over from crab traps. They didn't run them or something. They just left the line hang there. Yeah, right.
Rope or something.
Yeah, they look like little trees.
I know, it's really weird. Well, they're strange things. Yeah, they're bizarre. Yeah, Breezus. Okay, look at this guy. Well, he kind of settled in. I don't know if he's... Well, they're going to come over there. These guys over there. Now, they're jumping between us and John. See them? That's probably true. John is right in the middle of a giant school of fish. You can see him jumping. They're breaking the water. And he's right in the middle of them, the bait fish. Well, now his line's fouled. Once he gets that going, he's going to try to catch something in that little bat's there. And that looks like a pretty good possibility. Well, something happened. He may have broken his hook. We're starting happy hour, and Marty wants to make an announcement.
The first glass of wine for the entire cruise that I have made from the kitchen to the flying bridge without spilling even a drop.
Not a drop, John. And this is
Great.
our first drink today. We won't say what time it is because that's awful tacky. Let me see the Delta Whistle stick.
I haven't got a watch. That's my problem.
We don't care about a watch, do we? And this says Season's Greetings. This is nuts from our next door neighbors at Cannon's that Ron and Sharon provided for us, and Jen. And we really appreciate it. And we're going to have happy hour with these fellas. And John and I are going to have some sardines too. Is that nice? And there's the sardines.
Very nice.
Look at that.
You made a very good last time.
Is this a great country or not?
Thank you.
And that dinghy has been following us the whole cruise, but he's not catching us, so that's okay. We're coming around to Monkey Point here, which is quite a popular spot for the boat folks. And there's a little beach there, real secluded little deal. We'll get another shot at it. Well, if we go around the corner, I'll turn the camera on again. This is that cut through Monkey Point. And there's the clock here. Beach line. This is that line. And it is. And this is Great Kamanoe. And then we're going to cut through down this direction here and going over, eventually down over that way to the last one. And we're presently in Trellis Bay, overlooking the passage here. This is a restaurant on Marina Cay. And that's Great Kamanoe, I think it is. And we just came through the pass down that direction. And I'm going to get a little bit of sunlight here. But I'm going to go past the restaurant where we're having dinner this evening. And I'll catch it later on. And looking at all the yachts in the harbor. And we're moored here. A very nice mooring. We're kind of on the outskirts, which is a good way to do it. And we're going to continue with the happy hour and then go to dinner tonight.
And here we leave on the fourth morning, whatever day it is. And that is the last resort. See if I can zoom in a little bit here. Actually, that isn't it. Where you go? Anyway, here we are. And this is where we had dinner last night. It's the only thing on that little island. And it had a donkey that Marty will tell you all about. A beautiful little spot again to overnight. And then we're going to head on to the baths and do some diving if the weather will clear up just a little bit here. Beautiful homes over there too.
What a it's day 4, and we're at Virgin Gorda. And we're at the southeast tip of Virgin Gorda. That's just around that next cove is the yacht harbor. And we're at a place called the Baths. Apparently it's going to be wonderful diving. And basically we're heading straight out to this area here. And then I think the diving, for the most part, is over here and down towards the point. So we're going to head on out. Say hi for this morning. This is day 4. We're going to... Oh, what are you doing, Chris? Come on. Well, we just got back from diving the Baths. And a little rough seas around here. But it was really a very nice dive. Huh? Yeah, it was real good. We really enjoyed it. It was very pretty water. Oh, yeah, the stingray I did get a picture of.
I saw one cooter too.
We did too.
Yeah, I saw a cooter.
Did you see the
Wasn't a very big cooter, but it was.
Hey, it's about 3 feet, 3.5.
Yeah.
Did you see the flounder?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see a flounder.
I
Yeah.
saw a lot of them.
I saw it.
And of course, feeding them that cheese.
I was trying to get those purple fish to come up, but
I know.
Seemed like the yellowtail seemed to come up a lot, didn't they?
yeah, the yellowtail.
Eat the cheese, don't let anybody else have it.
Hey, the whole thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
The whole string.
Last time I
And
tried
those-
to
break
get
it
those
up.
little fish to come up.
Those little zebras. Yeah, those little bitty ones.
You know, the boat's moving real nice. That's not me doing this. I'm steady as a rock.
You know what? You know what? Those little ones. Every time anything had happened, boy, they dart in that coral right back in that around that coral.
Yeah, they had a good safe spot there, and they wanted to do that.
Hiding out in there.
Yeah, well, that's great. Yeah, it was. I thought that was excellent. Yeah, well, we still have to dive the dogs this morning.
We're going to have lunch.
Well, we'll have lunch. I mean, we don't have to do it. We don't have to do
I
it.
just have to have lunch first.
And there's a Jefferson from VIP, which is a nice boat also, but
Not a nice
I don't know if they have the amenities that this one has. I'll check. This is an awfully nice vessel, sure. Like that.
And we had some people from the West Indies next time.
We had-
Yeah, they're gone.
And would you like to mention something else?
They boat naked.
Oh, wait. Say that again for the camera.
They boat naked.
Yes,
Lady
we-
that was 80 years old had a song on her.
Yeah.
What happened? That got in.
This is why we do not have pictures of this event.
Funny.
Yeah, it was quite a scene.
Yep.
Right after breakfast, too. Okay, gang.
11 o'clock is time.
And we're going to head out, actually. Like I said, here's Virgin Gorda here. We're going to head on over towards the dogs and just see what's going on over there. And if the sun comes out, we might do some more diving this afternoon. And then over to Bitter End this evening for dinner at the Bitter End Yacht Club, I guess it's called. Some sort of resort. So we're going to do that. What's that?
The fish yesterday were not the colored fish, right?
Well, the colored fish were under them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there were some awful nice colored fish here today. A lot of good reef fish. I'm going to cancel this.
What was that big fish? What was that big fish that came up?
That great big
The-
cup.
It looked like he wanted to give you
No,
the
gray.
Oh, the
Big
gray one.
fish, about that long.
I don't know what he was.
I know, I was ready to give him the cheese.
Yeah.
I thought he might take the whole can.
Yeah, out of your hand.
Yeah, he was kind of good.
He's taking the coral and he's going to bite the end off it.
Yeah.
Say something after he bit the end off that can exploding down.
John, only you would think of that. Okay,
Cheese all over everything.
all right, I'm going to cancel this session.
Okay.
Should I open the door and close?
Is it playing?
Yeah,
It's going to be on.
We're trying to cook our lunch.
We're cooking
Yeah.
our fish.
frying fish up over here.
This is lunch, and it's not just for breakfast anymore over here. And this is John, and John caught this yesterday. This is
Yeah.
the catch of the day. We
Yeah,
think it's yellowtail,
I think it
and
is.
I'm about to get it sauteed if I can keep it for balance. The dang boat's rocking about 30 degrees.
That's true.
Grease is going to
You ought to take a look outside. Yeah, the grease is going all over it because it's going back and forth.
Oh, toast is ready.
Toast is ready. Woo!
Excuse me.
They're pretty close to it.
Is this for us?
Yeah, that's for us, or anybody. Here we are. This is where we were diving,
A little bit in the
and
middle. Take a look.
it was some of the best diving I've ever done in my whole life. This is called the Baths, and there's a bunch of rock formations, and it was super. Absolutely. Lots of fish and big rock formations with coral growing on them, and not real deep. Very pleasant. So we're having lunch now and in very rough seas.
Yep, this is a real live fish sandwich there that John caught that yesterday.
Looks like catch of the day.
Catch of the day, man. That looks like the Marriott at Panama City.
Yeah.
And you guys caught that tuna fish yesterday?
Yeah.
All right, I'm doing all above the shoulder shots.
Good.
All right.
Actually, that's
Well,
hot.
it is rocking. We're going to eat up top, but the boat is moving a pretty good amount.
Yeah, here we are racing with our Texas buddy. I think that's the one that was over there diving with us off the Bass, VIP Yacht Charters. There they are. Got a nice shot there. Beautiful country. And we're headed to the bitter end, which I think is what I'm looking at. And DJ's driving there. Dad's navigating. And Marty's figuring out what we're going to have for dinner. Well, we just made reservations at the Bitter End Yacht Club.
Yep.
So it should be quite nice. And this is our 4th evening already.
Man, this is the Bitter End Yacht Harbor, and boy, is it gorgeous. Gorgeous. Got some little buildings there, and a bar over there. Slow this show down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And I think the saloon is right there. Followed this guy from Texas in here, and he almost missed his buoys. Yeah, I think tomorrow night is lobster night.
Well, yeah, because we may be able to get some pretty good groceries here.
Sure.
And then we could do lobster night later.
Oh, I thought maybe you want to get your lobster here.
Huh?
I thought maybe you want to get your lobster here.
Well, they may have it.
Oh. Well, what do you have to say about that?
I say, oh yeah, anytime.
Look, you guys, quit arguing about this.
guys.
This is really a beautiful yacht harbor. This is the Bitter End Yacht Harbor, Virgin Gorda, British Virgin Islands. I think that's where we're having dinner. Or, there's a little island here that they said the folks turn their home, it's a private island, turn their home into a saloon and a restaurant there. And a real pretty sailboat over there. This is as good as anyone's going to look.
That's it.
We're here getting ready to go to dinner at the yacht club.
The North Soundings of the Bitter End Yacht Club. That's it.
Okay. And John, I would like to know that you just look absolutely wonderful.
Yep.
All the outfits you packed. Would you like to model that? Stand up and give us a little turnaround?
Fully coordinated.
Fully coordinated.
Right.
And yes, Chris packed for you, I can tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
And I
That's
just
good.
want to make note that PJ mooned us all today.
That was an accident.
No shorts over there.
Accidental. It was an accident. Chris, you can also get a picture of my outfit if you'd like. That was an accident. I started undressing, I thought I was in a bedroom.
Yeah, right.
All right, this is my,
Here we
I'm
go.
at my station.
That's your helm.
And this is my compass, which is good because it's better than this compass. So I just point and shoot, and it works real well. Better than any Air Force guy could have.
That's right.
For sure.
That's for sure. You look very handsome.
Thank you, dear.
You
And I
do.
shaved.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
that's what it is.
I don't even recognize you.
Like 10 pounds
I
lighter.
don't
I have
recognize
it,
it.
Dad.
Went up there to wash my face and it just was all so
I
close.
What's
I
happened?
think I'm even going to wear shoes tonight.
Oh
I have
no.
shoes.
Yeah,
Are we getting civilized or
I
what?
have my shoes.
I'm not going to wear.
Oh
I'm not going to wear.
And I don't want anyone giving me trash in case I take my clothes off tonight and forget where I am.
no.
No socks.
It was an accident.
Now we're
No
gonna
socks.
call you
Accident.
no shorts over there.
No shorts.
Accidentally
shorts.
mooned the whole crew.
That's right, you
No
did.
socks.
And where are we going to dinner?
Mortifying.
Right over there. I'm gonna
So you just
zero
paid
in on it.
the you just
I
paid
just
the
paid our
mooring guy.
dockage fee, yes.
What is the mooring fee here?
Of course, same as it, and I think that's where we're going to dinner, right
Mooring
here.
fees 15, trash fees 2, I guess.
The trash is at 8 a.m. in the
We
morning.
can do that. And we're going to
And,
get the trash
We're going to
and
have to
also a
take our
bag of
little
trash.
dinghy over there for dinner. That's where we're going to eat, I do believe. And they're supposed to have a bakery and deli. We're going to hit that or either in the morning or later.
Man, oh man.
We should have asked that guy why they're flying flags at half-past.
I know, we
Well, it
should
could
have.
still be Oklahoma City.
What the news
Well, that
is.
could be. That was deep water too,
Yeah, the bass.
because
That's where the Baccaruda was.
Yeah, that's true. That's where the...
we swam from the boat all the way in.
That was a long swim. That was a little much, yeah.
And then we swam back to the boat.
And Marty says, "What is that fish?
What is that thing?
What is that thing?" I said, "Follow your sister, please, and just keep on going."
That one grinning with big teeth, that's about.
This is night number 4 on the boat. Generator running. We're cooking
It
dinner.
was this big.
The oven is going at 4 1/4. How big was it? That big? Oh my God!
Was that
The
big.
Baccaruda was
I'm telling
big.
you, it was.
It was big. I know, well, it was.
Looking at us.
And he just kind of looked at us.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
not,
he did.
I did not enjoy
But there are
it.
numerous beautiful fish.
Swimming.
Yeah.
When they do the
Yeah.
swim, it's real darting.
And we took pictures of all those little cheese eaters, you know.
Oh, that's right. They had the squeeze cheese.
We got-
What do you call that?
Cheese whiz.
Cheese whiz.
Whiskers.
And John, yeah, we have some still pictures, underwater still pictures.
Oh.
Well, whatever. It's
Cheese.
squirt cheese. Who knows? We have another can. We have another can.
Oh, yeah, we ran out.
We ran out of that
Yeah, we
can.
already ate half of it anyway. Now we have fresh
Oh, yeah. Now we have a fresh
It's
can.
called Easy Cheese.
Let me see.
Cheese.
That's for,
Easy cheese.
You
And
can
I tell
feed
you
your
what,
fish, eat
the
your
fish love easy cheese, and there were.
Yeah.
How many would you guess would accompany a little bit of a
I would
squirt?
say a small
200?
can
Really?
of easy cheese would feed at least 200 small fish, no longer.
No, I mean
So
each
however
squirt.
we
I'm
got
talking
this,
each squirt.
If you went into the
Oh,
Baccaruda,
jeez. Oh, one Baccaruda,
let us
yeah.
go.
One Baccaruda. And by the way, did you mention the Shark Tank going into the... Just curious, honey.
That's very
At the
disrespectful.
bitter end, what it is?
those two large fish in there, I think
They
I
have-
think they were tarpon.
That's just
I think they're barracuda, John.
No, I think they were tarpon.
Okay.
Because they did not have the big
Yeah.
teeth and everything.
Yeah.
There was
They
a
were
book
just
for
very-
sale.
So they had kind of they had Shark Tank, kind of like chicken wire around it, but it was, what would you guess the dimensions were? 30 by 15? It wasn't all that large, and they had several large nurse shark. They were about
It was bigger than 30.
40, call 40, 20.
I think it was
Well,
like
okay, call 80.
60 feet.
All right.
About 60 by 20.
Well, whatever.
About what it was. 60 by 20. A shark tank. No,
Oh.
a shark tank. The shark tank.
It looked like 60 by
Barracuda.
20.
But
Okay.
they had some tarpon in there that were
Yeah.
4 or 5 feet long.
They're pretty big. About the size of those ones we saw on the first dive.
And the tarpon is,
But we'd like to, I'd like to dive those dog islands. I know it's real deep there, but man, I think that'd be something.
I don't want to go if it's deep.
It's only 85 feet deep, 10 feet offshore.
The Baccaruda get up to 80 pounds here.
Okay, all right, boy, I tell you what.
Oh my
We're going to go back, I think, to the baths tomorrow the next day. We're going to be operating in that area. And I think tomorrow's destination is Cooper's Island. And also we're going to run into Road Town, I think, just for a look.
Yeah.
We have plenty of time. We'll go one or the other. But this is day 4, night 4.
we ought to go out and circle that private island.
Yeah, Necker Island.
Necker Island.
We'll do that.
And circle that.
But I'll tell you, I'm not going out that little area where we took the skiff.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out the way we came in.
Yeah.
And then circle Necker and then head on down the road.
Yeah, we couldn't get out there.
Yeah, that's a pretty slick island. We'll get some video of that too. All right. Well, I'm going to...
All those little cabins have lights on them,
Oh, maybe they just do that.
Or the sunlight's hitting on the glass.
Let me take a look. Let me take a look. These are the cabins she's talking about. This is at the bitter end, and it is a gorgeous resort. I mean, it is beautiful. Beautiful. And there's a boat in there right across from that sailboat straight through that's owned by a fellow from Dallas, Texas, and it is awesome. Awesome. And we're leaving the bitter end Sunday, the 21st. And we left a few things to do for the next trip. Have to go over there for a beer next time. Saba Rock. And Marty is taking us out through the Gorda Sound. Down to putting the sunscreen on. And
Getting ready for the day.
getting ready for the day, and then put some lures in the water. Chris is getting them.
Okay, this is our 5th day, leaving the Bitter End Resort, and this is the prettiest weather day. They've all been gorgeous, but it's really bright and sunny today. And we're going to do some more snorkeling here. I think that's the Dog Islands out front.
Large dog straight ahead.
Large dog?
Large dog is the one that's actually straight ahead.
That's where we're headed.
On that boat.
Here's Dad this morning. And take a little look here. And that's the pass we just left, and Bitter End is straight back to the right. And we'll pick this up when we do some snorkeling later today.
These are the seal dogs that we're going by. And we have Captain Chris. Chris, yeah, you want to take a look for posterity? And George Dog, and John Dog, and Great Dog. And John's going to get a picture of Chris and me here in just a sec.
They are.
I think it's running.
I'm not even looking. I can find this thing.
She's the captain, is the way I look at it. And we're checking the binoculars for the horizon.
Yeah.
And we're headed for Great Dog.
Yeah,
The dog.
Bikini Island.
Look at the dog.
Beautiful day. Hardly a cloud in the sky. Well, we've moored at Great Dog. John has just handled the mooring line, and we're in 43 feet of water, and we're getting some mutiny signals from the two
43 feet deep.
ladies. It's 43 feet deep here, and we have some scuba folks over here. And John and I think it would be an excellent opportunity for a dive.
Hey, you're looking right over there in the dinghy.
And so we may take the dinghy over there and take a look around and do some diving. I think I'm going to fall in and dive.
Alrighty. There goes one snorkeler.
You can see the bottom real well, Chris.
Yeah, I can't find Dad though. There he is. There he is. Off they go. On to Great Dog, I believe. And there they go. The two snorkelers. Kind of zoom in here. And pretty deep water here. They're probably in about 40 feet of water, but we can actually see the bottom. And the sun is out, so it should be a real pretty dive. I'm backing off to show you where they're headed. Oh, I think they're going to try to go over there and circle that rock a little bit. And beautiful spot. Dad's really taken to this diving. He's doing really great. And we're happy that we've had such good opportunities to do it. There we are. A little bit of swells there. But should be good. So how was that dive? Hello? I hear a lot of grunting going on. How was it?
I always grunt.
How was it?
Well, we saw a big turtle.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, good. Were there a lot of fish?
Was it a hard shell? A sea turtle, wasn't it?
Huh.
Big old sea turtle. Pretty good size. He was about bigger around the toilet seat, maybe a little bigger.
Good. That's nice. Were there many fish?
Yeah,
But
quite a
the
few.
most exciting thing we saw was a bunch of guys in there down on the bottom with those tanks.
Oh, you saw the divers?
All bright colored suits and everything.
They swam through a little
Get in
underwater
the
cave,
flag and see them.
and we were on top of kind of a chasm, and they swam through it. And we watched the
Oh,
They came right out from
Bubbles?
under us.
neat.
came under their feet.
They came out of the cave
Huh.
and they had on bright green, yellow suits and all.
Yeah, easy to see, which is
It's quite
good.
a sight.
Well, great. Well, I'm going to knock it up here so we
There
can
wasn't-
pick it up from next time. Huh?
There wasn't that many fish.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad.
We're back at the baths, about to go diving again. We got a new procedure for John. He's got his hat on, covering his neck, so he won't have that redneck appeal. I'll catch up with you, honey. I'll be just a sec.
I'll wait for you.
Well,
We gotta go too.
that's deer.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? There you are. Then we're going to go over to Devil's, what do they call it? Devil's Bay?
Devil's, yeah, something.
And some more really good diving over there. We are underway between Tortola and Ginger Island. We're doing a little bit of rolling and tossing. What? Chris is trying to say something. I can't hear. We're kind of rolling and turning. Got a few waves over here. There's Ginger Island over there. Oh, I can't see in the focus here. Go back over here. And Tortola is over here. What?
I'm co-pilot. I'm the co-pilot.
Oh, she's the co-pilot and the engineer and the captain over here on the left. Captain Chris. Kind of like the movie Captain Ron. One of those bad situations. We are rolling and rocking. Flag beating me to a pulp up here. And I'm in the little crow's pulpit up here. Ball pulpit. Air Force guys wouldn't know what that was, but there we go again. All right, I'm going to secure it because I'm going to turn around and point it the other way in a minute. Well, this is the very same shot going the other direction. It's Sunday, May 21st, and it's about 3:45 in the afternoon. We're just kind of sailing. Afraid we started happy hour just a little before schedule, if there ever was a schedule. And let me see here. We have, there is Cooper Island right there. We're thinking about anchoring there this evening, or even up at the mooring buoys. And then Salt Island is next. And then Peter Island is up here. And then Norman Island is on the other side. We're not sure where we're going to end up, but there's some caves over up by Norman Island. Yeah, that's Cooper. And we're going into Road Town, Tortola, right up here in the sunlight, which is probably giving us quite a view, with the sun blanking it out. And the second night we spent right across the bay here, right across the hill in Trellis Bay, Tortola. And that's a little island over there, Beef Island. And the baths are behind us, and as we mentioned earlier, we just had a beautiful dive there, just having a great time. John's become quite a snorkeler. We've really enjoyed it. And there's the dinghy again, just trying to hold its own. Well, we're in Great Harbor on Peters Island, May 21st. It's still Sunday. We've been all around. We just left Road Town, Tortola. Got some beautiful boats in the harbor here. Can't go around too far the other direction because of the sunset. So John can get smoke oysters all rigged, and he's going to call Chris here in just a second.
Oh yeah.
Catching a little bit of the sunset. Marty's talking about David extending the wall that John built.
Yeah. We just talked today.
I'm going to get a different angle.
Just called this afternoon while all that rough weather was going on.
Marty's cleaned up and we're not.
Yeah, don't look at me.
Yeah, I don't know if I look good or not, but I sure do smell
And
good.
we're having some fun cocktail stuff. We're having
I got it.
oysters,
I got to straighten up my
cheese,
hair.
crackers, and a little, where'd the champagne go? Oh, oh, there it is. I knew it was on the floor. Yeah, we got a little champagne there that we bought in
Mom is the word.
St. Thomas, and the sun is setting. Oh, what a beautiful
Just
little
talked
harbor
to
we
Chris a
found.
while ago.
Just talked to Chris, and she's doing
Is
fine.
that yacht over on the side?
Yeah, I did. That's pretty neat. Yeah, neighbor isn't too bad here. There's a lot of kids. It is. Like an old burger.
That's burger, yeah. That's the one. That's right, mine.
But we just found a real nice little harbor. And I mean, compared to where we were in Road Town, we were getting our brains beat out when we were shopping for groceries. And this is just lovely now. So we're not getting the full Caribbean surf, but we're getting a nice breeze. Beautiful. Oh man, John, it is gorgeous.
Don't you think that this is the prettiest view we've had since we've been out here?
Well, I think so, and we're very isolated in a sense. There's not a lot of hope, but we're not moored. That's what I mean. We're not, yeah, right. But we're not moored, 80 feet from somebody.
Yeah.
Boat
Gorgeous.
naked.
Boat naked. Boat naked. Going, John. Now, what did we see coming out of the harbor at Road Town?
Saw a topless broad on a sailboat.
Oh, no. John, have a little more political correctness here.
A topless young lady.
That's right. Golly.
On a
Okay.
sailboat.
Yes, she was. They're always doing that on sailboats. Just terrible.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna have to write.
we're gonna loop Peters Island tomorrow and do some fishing on the deep side, and I'll talk about that. Well, we are in what are we in? Great Harbor on Peters Island, and we're about to raise the anchor, and my anchor lady over here is about to do it. So we're just gonna have a good old time. Are you ready, honey? Well, start it when you're ready. Oh, you know what? Okay, let me know and I'll bring it in a little bit. Give me the signals. Well, we've just come to Norman Island and into the caves. I haven't even turned the engines off yet. We're waiting to make sure we're stabilized at the mooring. At the caves over in there, we're going to go dive those very shortly. And Chris, if you want to do some more taping, go right ahead. I'm going to turn. I got you on record now, John. Talk about diving a little bit.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Well, we just had the very best diving that we've ever had, and
Yeah,
probably ever will have.
And the
Better.
yellowtails were just swarming me. In fact, I had that bread in my hand.
Yeah.
And I was feeding them some and it swarmed me so bad.
Yeah,
I had to let go of the bread and get rid of the bread real quick.
One of them got a hold of you,
And
didn't
then
he?
one of them nailed my third finger right on the end, man. It just bang.
We took some loaf of bread in there and fed the fish, and man.
You can actually hear when I had them up here in my face, they come up there and snap it. Snap,
Yeah,
tap,
that's
tap,
what
tap,
gets
tap.
me.
Boy,
I
they
don't
were
like
just
that.
grabbing that stuff.
There
And
are hundreds of them, and they were pretty.
well, some of those yellowtails were that long.
Yeah.
And they had mouths that big around. I thought, man, if they ever got hold of you, and I know they've got teeth in there.
Oh, yeah, they have to.
And so I turned loose that bread.
Yep.
The only way to carry it is in a plastic bag.
But again, this is the caves at Norman Island, and boy, this is that would rank with one of the best dives we've ever had.
Yeah, my favorite
I
fish
think-
was the, what?
The blue parrotfish.
Blue parrotfish.
The blue
and it was
parrotfish.
this
It was
big.
big.
Well, no, I thought, yeah.
And he ate.
Yeah, that was a nice
He had that beak that.
Yeah, the white lipstick.
Yeah.
Are those teeth?
I saw a very good sized clownfish on the way over there.
And then of course coming back in from there, what did we see?
Barracuda.
Oh, the cuda.
The Baccaruda.
And we went the other way.
It's about that long.
Yeah, it's just a little one.
Yeah, just a little one.
Well, but he was only about,
I didn't
I'd say that big around.
Good. Yeah, right.
Every time I see a barracuda, though, I get right next to Chris.
I know you do. And all of a sudden, all I see is flippers
When I
in
came
the
up there and
distance.
I made the market back,
Oh, yeah, that was real
John,
nice.
we came out. We went in the caves and came out. And John and I were in the cave, and Chris and Marty were over on a rock feeding some fish with their snorkels on. And John came up behind her and gave her a little
Pinch on the thigh or the calf or something.
There looked like a damn whirlpool going off. The water was churning. A baccaruda done bit you in the hiney.
I couldn't believe it. After all this eight legs, somebody would choose. See, I knew it would happen. My leg.
Yep, pick your leg. Yep. You grease it up with the right stuff or something. Golly, but that was just.
Well, we had an entourage coming back. I mean, they were.
We had.
They were following us.
We had a ton of fish.
How many fish would you say were there?
Oh
Big,
gosh.
off that bread, 100?
Oh gosh.
Oh, more than that.
Oh yeah.
More than 100. My gosh.
I mean, within a 5-foot circle of us.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
probably 4 or 5.
And they were kind of nibbling on Chris's shirt.
Well, they knew I had stuck the bread in it, unfortunately.
Bad
Not a good
spot.
idea.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
One
gonna undo the
You know,
filming here, and we're gonna eat lunch. Is that the
Yeah.
trick?
it would be
Great.
hard.
And then dive again after lunch here.
Moldy bread.
Good deal. Moldy bread. Yeah, we probably gave them the good bread.
Peanut butter, jelly, and bacon. That's what we have left. This is day 6.
Day 6.
I think I'm going to have a Bloody Mary, though.
Okay.
Make it better.
That'll make that back root go the other way.
We'll make
I
it
could have had a
better.
V8.
I could have had a V8.
V8.
Yeah.
We got lots
Well, let's
of
have lunch.
Yeah, right.
And we're just leaving Norman Island. That's where we drove twice in caves. We enjoyed it so much. It was really fantastic. And then we came on over and dove what is called the rocks. Yeah, we dove the rocks, and that was pretty interesting. Very different, kind of a sheer cliff type thing, about 50 feet of water. And that's, again, Norman Island, and then Peter Island over here. And then the southern coast of Tortola, whoops, all along here. We're in Sir Francis Drake Channel, and we're heading on up to Soper's Hole and Frenchman's Key. John is driving the boat, got it all synchronized. And here is St. John's. And so just mentioned it was St. John's. I didn't get a very good shot of the whole channel here, and here we are heading on up, as I mentioned, Frenchman's Key on the right, and Water Lemon Bay on the left around the corner. Yeah, John's got it all rigged up, but probably has it all tuned up. Engines are operating exactly the same, I would say.
Yeah, close to it. I can get the sound.
Yeah. There you go. Got us rolling real well. And we'll catch it when we get into Soper. And we just arrived at Soper's Hole Marina. We've moored. And this is Frenchman's Key over here. Patch Island. Saw some real pretty places. That's where the ferry boats go to St. Croix and, St. John and St. Croix, I think. And a little operation along in here. They're doing an awful lot of construction here. They're building some big places, for instance. Yeah, there's under construction. That was big enough. And it's real pretty, very picturesque area. Soper's Hole, we're just leaving the marina. And got some pretty boats all along here. And this is the ferry boat landing here in the customs house, which we didn't deal with this time because we went to Yost. And this is Frenchman's Key off there, and we went down to the other end and had a beautiful, beautiful breakfast at Frenchman's Key. Compliments of Marty and David. And now we're heading on out. There's the Jolly Roger, which we didn't go to. And this is day 7, isn't it?
Yep.
Wow. And we'll be locking up the operation tomorrow morning. We're heading basically southwest over to Water Lemon Cay in Leinster Bay. Take a little swim there and have some lunch. What?
Movies.
I'm just doing doing it. Hold on. Marty! It's on.
Well, this is Cane Garden Bay. This is where we're headed. And it's day 7. And you can kind of tell, I think we've finally gotten into this island thing. Hey, Marty!
I just.
You gotta be jamming, Marty.
Be happy.
Well, I think I had it clicked off for a second. No, it did. I think it clicked off.
What?
I don't know how much of it I got because I think it got clicked off.
Strong up here.
That's right.
Right.
Hey.
That's where we're headed.
Belmont Point, and this is actually Cane Garden Bay here, all the way across. This is a saloon here in Cane Garden Bay. Don't know the name of it yet, we'll figure it out. Well, Susie wanted us to go to Water Lemon Cay, and here it is, Beach Bay. And there's the old mill. Here and dive right off Lee Street, over off of Water Lemon Cay. Got a few boats here to go diving with us.
Well, there's our dinghy. And it's right there, all by itself. Without the boat. And let's see what happened here.
All right. Stand tight till we get going.
Dad let out the dinghy because my nails were wet.
Nails are wet. Somebody said.
And the dinghy wasn't tied on. On the back of the boat, where it belongs. Very nice. And Marty didn't even ruin her nails.
No one got their nails ruined.
That's right, we did
We
good.
didn't get it in our props, which I'm
Right.
eternally grateful
Yes,
for.
we are. We did good. We are now leaving Water Lemon Cay, or Key, or Bay, or whatever this is. And that was the little island out there that we went diving around, and we saw lots of different kinds of fish, things that we had not seen before. And 2 big lobsters. Unfortunately, we've already bought our lobster for dinner tonight. But they didn't want to come out of their rock anyway. But very interesting diving. Enjoyed it. And we're going to go on over to the wreck of the Rhone if the wind will allow once we get around the corner. And here we're going around Ram's Head Point. And we just had some rough water and some good navigating and some beautiful rugged piece of land here. Bad luck. And yeah, and I just went down to secure the cabin and walked in on a broken vodka bottle. But
Imagine that.
yes, but luckily everything worked out fine. And I just have one little cut on my little toe. So we are proceeding on, and I think we're going to dock at Ram's Head Marina.
Oh, no, that'd be
So I'll pick this up in a little bit when we figure out how we're...
was it just me, or did you sense a slight rocking of the boat last night? It's awful. God, we're in this Lambshire Bay, and it was a beautiful little anchorage here with a nice breeze, except we had these rollers. Anyway, we had some rollers coming in, and God, just really kept this thing rolling all night. But it is day 8th. After night 7, 24th, we're about to pack up and head on down the road and jump on the big Delta jet. We're going to run over to St. Thomas and go to lunch at the Cafecito, which is Jeff Wachtell's place right next to the Hard Rock Cafe. And then we're going to buy a couple things in St. Thomas, pack up and head on down the road. Okay, this is, someone else can narrate, this is before and after.
Well, I just want everybody to know that who watches this film, that this is what we really look like.
My camera's crooked.
And forget about all that stuff you saw
That's
for the
right.
last 2 hours.
That's
This
right.
is really us.
This is us.
Let me get the
We
camera
smelled
straight.
it too.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Just a minute. Let's get at least one picture with it straight up and down. Is that it?
Hard to tell. We've been on the boat for a
Been on the
while.
boat so long, we don't know what's up and what's good.
It's rocky.
But anyway, we are,
Cleaned up.
we're just about to, so we're just giving the last bit. This is the end of the cruise.
This is it.
Day 8.
Yeah.
10-10.
We're in
Wednesday,
James
May
Bay,
May
Christmas
24th,
Cove.
1995.
Yes, that's true.
ETA, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep. Got the date on there. That is the end.